Hi everyone, sorry for the late video, and also sorry again for the weird uncutness that will be this video. One day I will begin a video without apologising to everyone, but today is not that day. Anyway, so I originally sort of suggested or liked the idea about thanking and talking about female role models and feminist heroes because I thought it would be a really nice, easy ramble. However, I was very much mistaken. This week I've shot about 3 different videos of the same theme. And one I listed all the famous women who were like my favourite, but then I found that I couldn't exclude the ordinary women, and some heroes weren't women at all. Some women didn't fit the gender binary, like Kate Bornstein, for example, and some I felt I couldn't exclude because even though they were men. And the third mixed all of these with all the people that I know in real life, and it took like 10 minutes. So obviously I admire a lot of famous women who've done lots of things, and that list will never be complete and it will continue growing. However, there are 4 people who I came back to time and time again, and they're my real life female role models. First is obviously my mum. It's really weird making this video because I can like hear her going up and down the stairs and I'm doing these videos and I know she watches them, so hello mum. I don't know if my mum identifies as being feminist particularly, but all I know is that from a young age I've been surrounded by all these hints that the issue of being a woman in modern society is not always fair, and this happened through what she said, what she's taught me, books lying around, and just general films and etc. My mum is really strong, and I admire her because she's been through a lot and she's used her experiences not to frighten me but to teach me, and she's always let me learn from them. She's never forced it, and I think that she's amazing and really inspirational and powerful, and she's one of the most reasoned and fair people that I've ever met. So I want to thank her for whatever she has contributed, subconsciously or consciously, to who I am and the feminist that I am today. The second person is my sister Kate. I'm the eldest of 4 girls, and the youngest are both below the age of 4. And I can't wait to know what amazing, badass, kick-ass, strong, clever girls they're going to grow up to be. But the one sister who has already fulfilled all those expectations for me is my sister. At 16, she's just already the most cool, amazing and accomplished person, all of her own volition. You know, if I tried to claim any influence over her coolness, I would be shot down because she is the Drake to my Josh. I am so uncool compared to her. I really think she's the most original and creative person in my life. You know, she's such a sweetheart. The other day we crossed paths on the way home and we were both sad but we didn't know it, so we just stood on the street corner and just like had a little hug, and then we just go into bed and watch Sex and the City. And sometimes she's just the only person who understands, and she's also really willing to learn, and I want to thank her for just letting me ramble on about feminism and making her watch videos, and you know, knowing that I'm helplessly uncool but still making me feel like a good big sister sometimes. So thank you. As you probably know now from Jen's video and my previous videos, Jen, the Thursday Dame, and I are friends in real life, and for me she just epitomises this list of female heroes. She's the first girl my age that I'd ever met who had similar views on feminism and wanted to do something about it. I'd never met anybody like her. She's absolutely startlingly beautiful and fiercely intelligent, and everybody wanted to be her friend. And at a party we drunkenly got under the table. She made a really shit owl noise, and then we agreed, as she told you, to meet up for feminist milkshakes and talked about everything, and you know, got stared at pointedly by the staff until we left like 3 hours later. Since then we've gone on many feminist related adventures, and she's taught me so much. Then we started to go to the same sixth form, and now we're here doing this together, and she's one of those people that you just hope you know your whole life, and I really pity people who don't know her and value her as I do, because they're seriously missing out. You know, as all our subscribers know, because of her seeing her videos, so you obviously have seen how unapologetically badass, intelligent, fierce, feminist and articulate, way more than me, evidently, that she is. But I just want to thank her personally for being my absolute emotional rock. The amount of times that she has picked me up from the absolute bottom and then taken me back to her house and fed me, and been a shoulder to cry on, and given me tea and time and arm cramp from phone conversations. I didn't tell you that. It happened the other day. It really hurt, okay? Ow. But all of this shows she's just a fierce friend, to quote Dumbledore. And yes, I pity people who don't have her in her life. I really do, and I just owe her so much. So thank you. Last but certainly not least is one of my other closest friends, Rhiannon, because I know she's watching. No, I'm joking. I just really wanted to mention in this video because she constantly gives me the courage and encouragement to do things like this. I'm not naturally very confident. But she's one of the strongest and most balanced women that I've ever met, and she always instills in me the confidence to do things, even if I don't really believe that I can do it. She believes that I can. And basically, she's just so generous with time, as well as other things. The most well-timed texts and phone calls, and we share ideas and passions, and get excited over art galleries and cry over art, and get scared over Malevich's black square together. And I just have this like feeling from her all the time that she wants me to do well. I want to make her proud, and sometimes I do really stupid things, but she not only tolerates me, but she never patronises me or condescends. And she always makes me feel like I can get through things even though they feel really difficult, and that she'll help me. But most of all, it's me who will help myself get through it, but she helps me do that. She's 10 times more cool and wise than I am, and I really hope that she's as proud of me as I am of her, and I love her to bits. So, wow, I cannot believe how gushy this video has been, but what the frickin' hell, I don't even care. I am surrounded by these strong women every day, and I love it. Obviously, massive disclaimer, this list is by no means complete. I have so many other people that I could wax lyrical about, but this video is probably really, really long anyway, so you know who you are. Everyone who I've got the good fortune to keep about me is strong and amazing and an inspiration, and if I could carry on, I would, but no, I can't. So anyway, yeah, there are my lovelies. I'll see you next week.